Hello YouTube, Pinchio Wait here. You've definitely seen very good reviews of these two 1/200 scale JetBlue planes. First I reviewed the A320, then I reviewed the E190, but the wait for the third JetBlue plane in 1/200 scale is over. Time to say hello to the A321. That's right. I definitely previewed that I'd show you that in 1/400 scale. And now here it is in the big 1/200 scale. And I'm gonna do the same way, do it the same way as I reviewed the E190. Gonna take some of the contents out of the box so you'll know what to expect. You get 3 parts for the stand. Lift this part up. And here's where the plane is resting and waiting for me to pull it out. Sorry, the plastic is kind of stuck, but I think I can manage getting it off. Sorry if a few things are cut off because, well, I don't have this camera on a tripod. So if you'll excuse me, just bear with me a moment. So there it is out of the box, but let me also move all that stuff out of the way. And here it is. The official 1/200 scale JetBlue A321. Now I'm going to put the stand together to make it more interesting. I will tell you, it's really hard to do without the tripod. This little thing has been out of the box before, so I could check it out for myself. It's a beauty, without a doubt. So I think I'm going to cut off for a moment while I get this thing on the stand. Alright, and I did it. I got it on the stand, so sorry for the obstructions early, because trying to take something out of the box with one hand in the camera and another doing all that activity is pretty hard. But there she is, in all of her glory, now out of the box and on the stand. I'm quite surprised it's not leaning back like I have the A320 and the E190 doing, because I remember when Gemini Jets 13 reviewed this plane, he got his to kind of tilt back a little bit as if it was taking off. Guess you can't get everything you want. So now for some close-ups of the plane. So as I've told you that this one in 1/200 scale has a different name. The 1/400 scale by Gemini Jets over here is called Bigger, Brighter, Bluer. The Euroclassics one is called It's Got All the Blues and Whistles. And a closer look here at the 1/200 scale model reveals its name is, if it focuses, hold on, that's better. It says Mi Casa es Blue Casa, which is a Spanish word for saying, my house is your blue house, I believe. And yes, even the A321s have Fly-Fi, which is a very powerful Wi-Fi and everything. So once you're entering these aircraft, whether it's the A320 or the A321, you'll definitely know that there's Wi-Fi on board. One thing I remember Gemini Jets 13 reviewing is that even though you can see it says JetBlue.com on the outside of the engines, if you look closely as I bring it to the other engine, they have it written on the inside part of the engine too. I don't know why I can't get the camera to focus on this, but it says JetBlue.com right there on the inside of the engine as well. If you're able to look closely here at the E190, they were able to get that on the inside too. See that? But they never got to put it on the A320, so I think Gemini Jets 13's got a point if he says that that's a little bit of a piece of garbage, but I don't really care. Throughout these 3 planes I have, I've truly taken a liking to them. I don't care whether JetBlue.com is on the inside or the outside of the engine or on both places. I will always enjoy collecting these JetBlue planes, whether it's little 1/400 scale or a bit larger 1 to 200 scale. And of course, when it comes to the A321, this is the only tail fin that's an exclusive called Prism. And I know Gemini Jets 13 wishes that tail would appear on the E190. I would agree that that would be a good tail fin to add to the E190s, but as we both all know that this is only an A321 exclusive. The tail number is different. It's November 948 Juliet Bravo, if you can read that, which I don't think most of you can read that right now because it's always blurry. Wonder if you can read that now. N948JB. And like I said before, the name of the plane is called Mi Casa es Blue Casa. Spanish for My House is Your Blue House. So yeah, this is a beautiful plane. Love the antennas for the GPS's air traffic control communication. And here's the dome for Fly-Fi and DirecTV. That's the kind of cable you get on JetBlue. I'm going to give you guys a full 360-degree view of this plane as I rotate her around carefully. And here's the famed back view, which we all call the FSX view. Speaking of which, I finally got FSX and a new computer up and running here on this computer desk, but for some reason I can never find the A321 for my JetBlue fleet. When I have it on display like this, you can see it's kind of banking to the left, I believe. No, it's banking right, because if you're able to see a green light on the wingtip, that's on the right side of the plane. The left side is usually red. So yeah, this is just a gorgeous plane. So throughout the big 1/200 scale, I'm glad to have one of all three planes that are in JetBlue's fleet. A321, A320, and Embraer 190. So all I can say about this is all for one and one for all, in the words of the Three Musketeers. So thank you very much for enjoying my review on these now officially 3 1 to 200 scale JetBlue planes. But of course this July it's going to be 4 of them very soon, because I've gotten word that Gemini Jets is releasing a blueprint livery for the E190, and in 1 to 400 scale would be a high-rise livery. Maybe in my next airport video I'll try and give you a preview on one of my iPads of what the liveries are going to look like, so I can explain high-rise and blueprint. But this is all I get for now, so I love it very, very much. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, this is Cameron at Pinchy Away, signing and pinching out, and we'll see you in the wild blue yonder.